The family of the late St. Louis City Police Captain David Dorn spoke tonight in Jefferson City in hopes of naming a part of highway in his honor. Our Missouri Capitol Bureau reporter Emily Manley was at the hearing and has more. Emily.
Well, Vic, that's right. Tonight, the family of retired St. Louis City police officer, David Dorn, spoke tonight in front of lawmakers. Two St. Louis lawmakers want to designate a portion of a roadway in the St. Louis area in his honor. Well, tonight, Dorn's son spoke for the first time since his father was murdered over the summer outside of a pawn shop in North St. Louis.
My dad not only built bridges culturally, but he built bridges between law enforcement and the community.
A night of emotion.
He died doing what he loved, and he died a hero.
I'll just look up and ask Dad, are you proud of me?
On June 2nd, 2020, former St. Louis City Police Captain David Dorn was shot and killed.
My father was murdered outside of Lee's pawn shop. He met the owner as a young patrolman responding to a call. Over the years of working in the area, he became friends with Lee.
Looters broke into the pawn shop amid the death of George Floyd.
Looting, because you can't call it protests when somebody gets killed. It was looting that took place at Lee's Pawn and Jewelry in the city of St. Louis, which he was defending.
St. Louis Representative Shamed Dogan is the sponsor of one of two bills that would designate a portion of Interstate 70.
The very least I think that we can do to honor his memory and to show that we have Captain Dorn's back and the backs of his family.
Dorn's wife Ann says he died doing what he loved.
He was a mentor, role model, and father figure to everyone. Officers, young people, residents, regardless of race or background.
And his kids say he was one of a kind.
Your dad is a hero, an American hero, not just a hero to the community of St. Louis, but he's an American hero. I believe that every time I drive by and see a sign, I look at it and realize that I do have big shoes to fill.
Now, there is some similar legislation in the Senate. It's sponsored by St. Louis Senator Stephen Roberts. That legislation would put a portion of Highway 180 in Dorn's name. I'll continue to follow that legislation and let you know if there's any updates. Reporting live tonight from Missouri State Capitol Bureau in Jefferson City, I'm Emily Manley, Fox 2 News.